Life is inseparable from soil. It is the soil that provides everything we need to feed the plants and animals. The hundreds of billions of species that inhabit our planet, and humanity is just one of them. But the changes that human-created industry is making to the soil are threatening all living things. According to engineer and inventor Anatoly Yunitsky, by destroying the living fertile soil, the immune system of the planet's biosphere, with chemical fertilizers, pesticides and technological waste from all the Earth's industry, we deplete and destroy our own health.
If you have ever dug in the ground, you know that there is a darker layer of soil on top. Take it in your hands. Knead it, you will find a lot of roots and half-decayed plants there. This is the humus layer, alive and fertile. The soil itself in its pristine grandeur. It is very important for plants what kind of soil they have grown in. Humus contains almost the entire Mendeleev's table in the form of complex organic compounds, insoluble salts and humic acids. But there is none of this in modern food. Because it is, firstly, grown on soil poisoned by pesticides, carcinogens and industrial waste. And secondly, only a few chemical elements, such as nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, are added to it.
What is soil? How can we improve its fertility? Why are modern fertilizers harmful? How will agriculture change in the 22nd century? According to research scientists at Agricultural University of Hohenheim, the effects of global soil chemicalization are monstrous. Because of the abundance of mineral fertilizers, nitrates have become an essential ingredient in drinking water. And, much worse, there is not a single field near major cities where mercury levels are below the maximum allowable concentration.
In recent years, agriculture has worked the old-fashioned way, squeezing all the life out of the soil while using cheap chemical fertilizers. And failures were usually blamed on bad weather and the lack of hands and machinery. Modern agriculture almost completely lacks the notion of self-recovering soil-forming processes, and all efforts are focused on technogenic farming with getting results right today without taking into account the consequences, which eventually led to the degradation and exhaustion of the soil.
Humic acids have the property to bind poisonous substances, such as salts of heavy metals, radionuclides, aromatic hydrocarbons and others, which appear during industrial and other human economic activities. This is their main protective or ecological property. Toxins bound in this way are preserved and then slowly recycled by microorganisms and do not enter the organisms of living beings and humans.
Well, welcome to all of you, my dear partners and friends. We are doing this presentation of Uterra project for all the countries in English language, especially for Bahamas, Trinidad and Tobago, and the countries of Africa. Welcome to all of you. We have some troubles in Saturday. That's why we are doing today, Thursday, 8 February 2024. Welcome to all of you. Thank you for your presence here. I appreciate your interest in this amazing project. Who is me? Verónica Pucheta. I am a master in Sky World Community, financial advisor, certified speaker in SWC crowd investing. I am a regional coordinator for the Bahamas, and I am an active leader since 2020, working with Mexico, Bolivia, Argentina since 2020, and the Bahamas and Trinidad and Tobago since 2020. Let's start, please. What is Uterra project? Uterra project offers to you products that can solve the problem of the land depletion. The fertilizer market size for 2021, it was $200 billion. The global fertilizer demand drives fertilizer production growth in the Gulf region. And we can see here in this graph the distribution of the demanding of the fertilizers in the world. Beginning with Asia, for example, the biggest market have the 55% of the demanding. South Africa, for example, have 21% of the demanding. North America, 15%, and Africa, 7% of the demanding. The fertilizer market, according to forecasts, the amount of organic fertilizers, plant, animal, and mineral-based, will increase in the next years. The world is moving towards safer, healthier products full of all the microorganisms we need. The biohumus Uterra, it's an organic additive for the soil, obtained as a result of processing of organic waste by special types of earthworms. It contains a full range of minerals, enzymes, vitamins, as well as macro and micronutrients essential for plants' growth and development. Biohumus Uterra, it guarantees the ecologically safe harvest. It stimulates the natural activity of beneficial microorganisms and enzymes. It strengthens the immunity of plants and restores the fertility of degraded lands. It is completely harmless in any concentration and on any soil, and finally it is 100% organic fertilizer. Uterra soil elixir is a biologically active plant nutrient containing soluble salts of humic acids, fulvic acids, humic coal, and the whole range of agronomically valuable microorganisms with their high concentrations. How Uterra elixir is created? Uterra soil elixir is created through the use of carefully selected beneficial aerobic and anaerobic elements that are of utility to the soil, to the development of which the author developed nutritional formula is applied. The raw materials are lignite coal, molasses, honey, biohumus, and additional organic elements. The stages of obtaining the Uterra elixir are 1. Pitch coal supply, 2. Humic acid extraction, 3. Optimization of the composition correction of the level of acidity, 4. Introduction of a bacterial inoculum, 5. Processing into a soil elixir. Please, if you have any doubt or any questions, let me know on the chat room soon, please. Then, after the end of this presentation, I will respond to all your questions. Uterra elixir increases the yield and quality of agricultural products, accelerates the growth and development of plants, restores and supports soil fertility, regulates and normalizes soil pH, protects plants from diseases and pests. The advantages of Uterra product, for example, use of only natural components and as raw materials, balanced content of organic compounds, presence in the composition of all the salts of humic acids, and a full range of agronomically valuable microorganisms. Products belongs to the category of non-hazardous substance. Let's continue. There are no analogies to these fertilizers. This is very important because why we say there are no analogies to these fertilizers? Because in order to make them, a separate species of earthworms has been bred, the property nutritional formula has been developed, and the bank of soils from fertile, untouched by mainland, delivered to Belarus from 105 ecologically clean regions of 5 continents of the planet has been collected. What about our certifications? It's very important to know our company have a lot of certifications for your tranquility. For example, the standard of the certification for biohumus, the standard is TUBY 192425076.0182 for the year 2023. And the Uterra soil elixir TU, the standard is TUBY 691935133133.006 for 2022. And the liquid organic complex fertilizers for plants, Uterra and the Uterra oasis, the standard is TUBY 6919351333.007 for 2023. The quality opinions are provided. The Republican Unitary Enterprise Institute of Soil Science and Agrochemistry, the State Scientific Institution, Institute of Nature Management of the National Academy of Science of Belarus, the Belarusian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. The Uterra product is in demand in 3 important areas. At first, at households to grow healthy and tasty vegetables, fruits, and berries for your personal needs. In second place, in private farming, for example, to grow and sell natural products without chemical additives and impurities. And in third place, in floriculture, for example, to select beautifully blooming plants at home, in greenhouses and conservatories. What is the marketing strategy? Brand and product positioning in the market. For example, natural harvest, product safety, love for your own land, sustainability. Uterra brand accent, affordable price, product efficiency, unique composition, quality assurance, and finally recommendations for efficient use and plant cultivation. Using Uterra elixir and natural biohumus will help increase the yield and growth healthy organic food. Your food will taste better, your plants will be more aromatic, and your soil will remain fertile for years to come. Uterra Middle East Agro Industries is created. Was established to produce biohumus and Uterra soil elixir. And the complex greenhouse, the Sustainable Biosphere Cluster is our project, is currently under construction, comprising main building, the plant, the greenhouse cluster, and the laboratory in related infrastructure. The construction is designed in economic zone of Ras Al Khaimah, Rakes, in United Arab Emirates. Why this zone? Rakes is the one of the largest economic zones. Why? There are more than 770 leading manufacturing companies. There are more than 100 countries, and there are more than 50 industries. The advantages of Uterra production location. The opportunity to utilize cost-effective solutions in the implementation of the project. Comfort taxation, proximity to major logistic hubs. We have 3 stages of the construction. In the stage 1, carrying out preparatory work, installation of fencing, construction of auxiliary building and laboratories. In the stage 2, organization of access roads, construction of a dormitory for employees, design and erection of the main building. And in the stage 3, design and construction of a covered greenhouse, allocation of an open air area for demonstrating product performance. Let's continue. I repeat, if you have any doubt or any questions, please let me know on the chat room Zoom, please. And then after this presentation, I will answer all your questions and all your doubts. Main principles of the project. 1. Use of natural ingredients at the pre-stage. 2. Production of natural organic food products. 3. Waste-free use of all raw materials and components at every stage. And 4. Application of a practical approach based on experience and scientific knowledge gained. The main information about Uterra. We need to collect funds by the amounts of $20 million. Currently, we are running on the second round. We will have 3 rounds of funding. The construction completion will be in 2025. The investment payback period it will be approximately 3 to 5 years, and the potential annual returns to investors is from 17.5 to 46 to 8%. And commencement of payment of profit to investors will be on 2024 and 2025. This is very important. The investment opportunity: you can invest in Uterra production and receive up to 55% of the net profit of the company under the terms of the second round of investment. In this graph, for example, you can see you have the opportunity to invest from $500 in one only payment or in 10 installments and participate in the annual profits of the company by the percentage, for example, depending on the amount of your investment. For example, if you choose a lot of investment of $500, you will receive a percentage of profit by the percentage of 26% annually. But if you choose another package, for example, by the amount of $10,000 in one only payment or in 10 installments, it depends, but it doesn't change on only a few of percentage, but you will collect participating in the earnings of the company by the percentage of 40%, excuse me, 40%. But if you choose the amount of investment of $100,000, you will receive a percentage of profit of 55%. Is this investment interesting for you or not? Let me know, please, on the chat room soon, please. The investment terms and conditions. 1. Investment are provided for 5 years. This is very important. For 5 years in a lump sum payment or in 10 months installments. 2. The fixed rate, 0.1% per annum for the use of funds, is available for you and is a part of your earnings for your investment. This fixed rate is only for the use of funds. 3. After 5 years, the investor may withdraw from the project and take back his or her investment and the interest on the funds. 4. Investor has a lifetime right to payment or of profits as well as interest for the use of the invested amount of the investment in the project. 5. Investor makes profit according to the selected tariff in proportion to the amount of investment made. And 6. Until such time as the investor has withdrawn from the project and collected their investment, all their rights go to hers. Let's continue. Investment terms and conditions. An agreement with each investor is concluded with detailed conditions of investment. Investment, for example, the investments can be made in a convenient way through bank transfer, as well as with the use of payment system. You can see all this information in our official pages in Uterra, swc.com, okay? And what does the market offers? The bank deposit, for example, offers to you from 8 to 9% per annum. Currency offers to you from 0.2 to 0.4% per annum. Real estates, 15 to 20% per annum. Shares, 10 to 12% per annum. Gold, 8 to 10% per annum. Supplies, 18 to 20% per annum. Bonds, 6 to 8% per annum. Silver, 15 to 18% per annum. Crowd lending, 15 to 20% per annum. And what does Uterra offer to you? To think about it, because you have to compare all the offers in the world, in the market, and take your better decision. What does Uterra offers? From 17.9% to 46.8% per annum. This is the expected investor return in optimistic forecasts. You invest in natural production with a competitive quality product, with a researched sales market, with a long-term scaling potential. You acquire, please pay attention to this. You acquire a passive income instrument. The frequency of payments, it's 1 time per quarter. And the percentage of profit is fixed and does not decrease. Your percentage of the net profits of Uterra Middle East Agro Industries is fixed in the agreement, remains unchanged, and is not decreased during the entire period of making a profit. Increase profits by reducing costs. Pay attention, please. Optimizing production will allow us to deliver greater returns to our investors. Your personal profit in monetary terms can increase if operating costs are reduced or the sales value per liter of Uterra soil elixir is increased. Maximum long-term investments. The production has no restrictions in terms of service life. The plant provides for the equipment upgrade. The land is leased for 50 years with the possibility of extending the contract. And currently, until the end of this round, we have 20 days. 20 days. In our official pages, you can see we are going to finish the second round on the end of this currently month. That it means we are running this currently round, the second round, till 29th of the February. And we have a calculator in our official pages, in our back office, to calculate the potential return on your investment in Uterra. For example, if you choose a lot by the amount of $100,000 in one only payment or in 10 installments, depending, you will collect or you will receive a percentage of profit of 55%. And the payback period, it will be every 3 months. Your earnings will divide it in 4 payments by the amount of $13,750. And if you choose this amount of investment, but you paid in 10 installments, you will receive a percentage of profit of 52%. That it means it's equal to every 3 months, $13,000 every 3 months. This is very important to understand. You only have to register and verify your identity and go to this section, Uterra, and calculate your potential return on your investment by yourself, okay? And then choose the better package for you. And for example, if you choose this amount of investment, $10,000 in one only payment or in 10 installments, you will receive different percentage of profit, but it doesn't matter because it's important earnings. For example, if you choose this package, you will receive a percentage of profit of 40%. That is equal to $4,000 divided 4. That's why, because your payback period of payments, it will be every 3 months. That is equal to $1,000 every 3 months. And if you choose this package, but if you pay in 10 installments, you will receive a percentage of profit of 37%. That is equal to $925 every 3 months. This amount is important for you or not? Please let me know on the chat room soon, please. That is not only the investment lots, or that is not all the investment opportunities. We have a lot of opportunities in our official pages. You can start in one only payment. For example, you can start with $20,000, $50,000, or $100,000 and collect different percentages of profit. And you can do it in one only payment. You can choose a package by the amount of $500, for example, and collect a percentage of profit of 25% of the earnings. And if you choose this lot of this package, for example, by the amount of $10,000, you will receive a percentage of profit of 40%. It's this only. I invite you to enter in our official pages, in our platform. Take a look of all our options of investment and take your better decision, because, for example, we have different options of investment in 10 installments too. For example, you can choose this package by the amount of $500, and you can pay in 10 installments, of $50. That's very important. Well, we are going to end this meeting. I invite you to, I am going to share the link by the chat room soon, please. Only scan the QR code. Please, I invite you to fill out the satisfaction survey, invest in the Uterra project, and take advantage of the currently offers. Please, I am going to share with you on the chat room soon the link to fill the satisfaction survey, please. And then I am going to leave you with the last video, and then I say goodbye.
Progressive technology has become an integral part of everyone's life. Safety, comfort, accessibility of the surrounding goods, all this has become possible thanks to the implementation of innovative solutions. Sky World Community, a large international social venture ecosystem was created, specializing in the financing of green technologies was created in order for the technologies in demand to come to fruition. Year after year, we talk more and more about health and the environment. Good nutrition is an integral part of this. In order to grow enough organic produce, the fertility of the soil should be increased. During biochemical research, a group of researchers led by scientist and inventor Anatoly Yunitsky created the soil elixir Uterra, biologically active top dressing for plants containing soluble salts of humic acids, fulvic acids, humine, as well as the entire spectrum of agronomically valuable microorganisms. The basis of Uterra soil elixir is biohumus, a natural organic additive obtained by processing carefully selected organic waste by special species of earthworms. Only natural raw materials such as brown coal, peat, loose biohumus, molasses, honey, and others are used as feedstock. Biohumus contains a full range of minerals, enzymes, vitamins, as well as macro and micronutrients essential for plant growth and development. It is 10 to 15 times more effective than any known organic fertilizer and completely harmless in any concentrations. Why is biohumus in such high demand in today's world? Because it guarantees an environmentally friendly harvest, strengthens plant immunity and restores the fertility of degraded land, and is a 100% organic fertilizer. Uterra soil elixir, based on natural biohumus, increases the yield and quality of agricultural products, accelerates the growth and development of plants, regulates and normalizes the soil pH, stimulates the development of thousands of species of beneficial soil microorganisms, protects plants from diseases and pests. Uterra soil elixir is created through the use of carefully selected beneficial aerobic and anaerobic elements that are of utility to the soil, to the development of which the author-developed nutritional formula is applied. Fertile, untouched soil were used to create the soil bank. Before the coronavirus pandemic, it was brought to Belarus from 105 environmentally friendly regions of 5 continents of the planet. The products have been certified at the pilot site and are produced according to the specifications. They show high efficiency and can be used for environmentally safe cultivation of crops and restoration of soil fertility. When developing Uterra elixir and producing biohumus, we were guided by state and international standards, cooperating with the institutes of the National Academy of Sciences of Belarus, Russian and foreign research laboratories. Our products are already in demand. In household, grow healthy and tasty vegetables, fruits, and berries for your personal needs. In private farming, sell natural products without chemical additives and impurities. In flower gardening, select beautifully blooming plants at home, in greenhouses and conservatories. Use Uterra elixir and natural biohumus will help to increase crop yields and grow healthy, ecologically pure food. Your food will taste better, your plants will be more aromatic, and your soil will remain fertile for years to come. A sustainable biosphere cluster is planned in order to produce a sufficient amount of the product. According to the planned development of the establishment, the project is financially feasible, recoupable, meets the needs of the market, is profitable and recommended for implementation. The result will be a modern biosphere greenhouse complex of full cycle, from the production of organic biofertilizer to the cultivation of natural agricultural products, which currently has no analogs in the world. The plan to establish a company manufacturing Uterra is divided into 3 stages. Stage 1: establishment of production of organic nutrients for plants and organization of a biosphere greenhouse complex. Stage 2: organization of cultivation of crops in the open ground and organic livestock breeding. Stage 3: development of production for processing of vegetable, horticultural crops with output and sale of products for the UAE residents' needs. Our competitors have been studied in detail, a qualitative analysis of the end user has been carried out. The strategy for the introduction of the product on the world market is developed. Construction of the plant will be carried out in one of the most protected legal zones, the United Arab Emirates, which increases the chances of successful implementation of the project. Stability of functioning of the project is also conditioned by support of the state, interested in complex development of the region. Sky World Community launches financing for the project on favorable terms for investors. You can become an investor in the production complex and receive your share of profits throughout the entire operation of the manufacturing plant. Find out more details on the website.
Thanks for all your attention. God bless you. See you on the next presentation. Bye-bye.